Hello hero, it's Lucy Lannon with a bit of a career and financial reading. Let's see what you need to know right now. We've got a Two of Swords, a bit of indecision on that front. Then we've got a Ten of Pentacles, so that's good. That's legacy stuff. I think maybe like there's a decision coming up for you which is going to have really long-term ramifications, and that's maybe making you feel a little bit paralyzed by the whole thing, but it's not anything to be too worried about because these are still minors. Then we've got an Eight of Cups. You need to emotionally get away from a kind of state of scarcity that was holding you back before. It's almost like if you're choosing between two things, what you're not seeing here is that you have those two opportunities, and that's a really positive way. It's like a good problem to have, right? And I think maybe all that's keeping you from this kind of creative contribution, community collaboration kind of a thing that is really financially abundant is this sense of like, I don't know. But really, it's kind of your own worst enemy here. Three of Pentacles, there is like decision-making stuff going on between people around you, and I think the best way that you can be in response to whatever they choose is just open to further collaboration. So if there's a short-term no, there's still a long-term yes going on with this. And I don't even know that there will be a short-term no. I think it's just that like you're so on edge from your past experiences and from the sort of bigness of the decision that anytime anybody else sort of does this, you're like, oh God, no, it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be bad. And I'm not sure that that's accurate, don't worry. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, there might be a sense of solo work coming into this, or kind of being at home ruminating on whatever that decision is. And then the King of Cups, and this is a much more sort of intuitive looking figure, right? It looks like somebody who practices magic and who sort of flows with things as they really are, and even the background is kind of flowing. So I think really you have the potential for leadership in this scenario long term. And I also think that like going with the emotional flow of things is going to be the easiest path forward for you. This Eight of Pentacles to me feels like recent past if it's not worrying about whatever decision is being made. So it's almost like you've done the work, you've sent off the application, you've sort of put a little bit of a finger in both pies if you're making a decision between two things. And now it's like, and now I wait for the feedback, right? Now I wait for the result. Now I let other people deliberate and I observe what it is that they come back with, and then we make the decision. I think maybe you're kind of grasping it all in your hands and like not letting it just happen for a little bit and then observing the result. And with that, there's always kind of a risk of us chasing something a little bit too hard, where it's like, if you're so attached to the outcome that you can't let go of it, then it can't go its own way and come into fruition. So just step back a little bit. That's all. You're fine.